Hi goddesses, Colette here. I am a little bit early today, only because I've got a whole lot of stuff on the go, and I just thought this would be a good opportunity for me to check in with you. Here's my dogs. Hey Elaine, nice to see you, darling. Here are my little pups. We're walking in the local cemetery woods, and yeah, it's all good. Have a look at them. They're leading the way. Three little bums, bless them. It's been such a beautiful day and so lovely and peaceful here. I think lots of people have gone away on holes. So yeah, I just thought I'd check in. So I really wanted to talk to you about stepping into your perfect self and just ask you a question and ask you whether you'd be willing to either DM me directly your answer to this question or pop it into the bottom of this video. I've been doing some research into my ideal clients, and I've got a broad spectrum of clients. I deal with female business owners, as you know. I am also a fitness professional, and I run a whole load of fitness networks across the UK. So I have a real heart to help my FitPro colleagues out there up-level themselves as well and look after their health and all that kind of stuff. And I have both coaching in terms of helping people look after their bodies, their minds, and nutrition, exercise, health, all that kind of stuff, but also to up-level themselves and represent themselves accurately in their businesses. So there are a whole load of strings to my bow and loads of things that I do to help my clients move forward. So I'm doing a little bit of market research into figuring out who my client is and whether the messages that I'm hearing are accurate. Hey Tanya. And whether I'm sharing the right stuff, because I want this to be useful, I want this to be helpful for people. And I wanted to ask you just to shut your eyes and to imagine your life living as your best self. So what does that look like for you? Is it about living in an amazing country, house, area? Is it about earning a particular amount of money? Is it about being with a partner that you love? Is it about doing the things that bring you joy? Question, what does that look like for you? You know, very often we have these amazing dreams and, we see ourselves achieving all of this stuff, but don't necessarily take the time to think about what it looks like when we get there and what it feels like when we get there. And of course, that's figuring out your why. And I spoke a little bit about that on Friday, where, the thing that really motivates a lot of us to move forward and to continue on our paths is understanding our why. So the other half of that equation is understanding why you haven't achieved that why and what the one thing is that keeps stopping you from stepping into feeling and looking incredible. So it's about figuring out whether there is just one thing that keeps getting in the way and what that is. Because once you've figured that out, you can then figure out what you need to do to step over it, right? So let me think about my situation. So a couple of years ago, gosh, even longer than that now, about 3 years ago, when I was getting myself right down to my goal weight, looking and feeling amazing, and I knew that my body was going to stabilize at some point, I decided I wanted to take it to the next level. And I decided that I was going to compete, because just being lean and strong wasn't good enough for me. I wanted to be confident enough to take off my, to wear a bikini, take off my clothes, to wear a bikini on stage in stupidly high heels and compete against women who had been doing the same thing. So the one thing that was stopping me from doing that when I started practicing and training was my lack of self-belief. The fact that I didn't think I was good enough. The fact that I thought, well, I wasn't, I'm not an expert. I can't really, get to that level. I can help people lose weight, but I can't help them train, and get to the point where they are competing and at that sort of level. And for that reason, I decided that I wanted to learn how to do it and actually put myself through that process. So I didn't let that stop me. And I think the key is just acknowledging it, realizing it, and then taking steps forwards. So yeah, question is, what is the one thing that is holding you back? I've had people come back to me today to say, lack of self-belief. My self-worth is really, really low. I don't believe I could ever be that. I've had someone say to me that they struggle with imposter syndrome, and I'm sure most of us have experienced that, where you think to yourself, gosh, I'm not the expert. I can't possibly do that. What would anybody know? Why would anybody want to listen to me? What else have I had today? Come on. Self-sabotage. I keep self-sabotaging myself, Colette. So I start off on this path and I do really well, but a lot of it is linked to, so all these answers have been linked to how we feel about ourselves and how we view ourselves, which is why I thought I would start off with talking about your why and understanding why you want to get there, and then why certain things are holding you back. So there you go. I'd be grateful if you would just take a few minutes and just pop a couple of answers down below this video for me. And I will see where I take this on Wednesday. So I hope that's got your creative juices going. I hope that that's got you thinking about what you want out of your life, what your best self looks like, and the things that are stopping you from getting there. And let's see if we can take a step together. Okay. If you're thinking about Milo, sorry, my dog is about to roll in something disgusting. If you're thinking about your energy every day, you're thinking about stepping up, and whether your health and your fitness is really up for it or up to it, then head on down to my my website and download my Energy for Life action plan. And you will find some amazing answers in there. 3 mental shifts that I needed to make to actually get myself on track, and then 3 practical steps that you can take today to make it very, very different for yourself. Anyway, nice chatting to you guys, and speak soon. Bye.